Dude, this is the...
Dude. Sick. I should just get it just for the name. So in about a couple of weeks, well, more like a little less than a month, we got a pretty big car show coming up. Stancenation, perhaps some of you guys have heard of that company. A little bit of minor stuff we're gonna do for the Z. Nothing too special, like putting a Hellcat engine or swapping its headlights for laser beams. I got my new fresh front tires put on. I got Bridgestone SO4s, 245 4018s in the front. The other video I pretty much showed you guys that they were like reduced to almost like a drag radial from before, from all the wear. So I don't really want to roll around with just rear NASCAR tires, so I went ahead with these guys. They actually literally sent me a bag of pot. I went with TireStickers.com, tire lettering kit. It's pretty cool. Comes with your glue, your standard cleaning supplies in order to get it nice and fresh looking for whatever hard parking car show you want to go to. So I'm just gonna do that. Get that ready to roll around so I don't look like a scrub. A couple of work wheel stickers. Now I already have these on my wheel, but as you can tell, after so many years, they ended up fading out. So they're kind of like dilapidated. Random fun fact, these are not CR Kais. They look like them. They're like the successor. These are the CR Kiwamis, or the CR Ultimates from Japan. These stickers are only for the CR Kai, but since, you know, they're pretty much almost the same looking type of wheel, except the structural design process and the manufacturing is a little different. These are flow form forged rather than straight cast like the CR Kais. These stickers from Work Wheels or any other like supplier, they're pretty damn expensive. This shit was almost $100 just for a sticker, and I don't even use all of them. I only use these guys right here, the Works. So here's a pretty funny thing about this this sticker sheet. I bought this one from a private vendor on my 350. Someone had a whole bunch of these and they were selling them. But initially I went over to Evasive's website to try to purchase, you know, a set. And each one's, you know, it's expected. It's pretty expensive. It's a work wheel sticker sheet, so it's like $20 per sheet. Hold on. If I go to a checkout, the funny thing is the pricing for the shipping on these stickers is sort of outlandish. So if you guys see that, the shipping is $42 for something that weighs probably less than 10 ounces. And if you wanted like next day air, it jumps from $40 to $254 from Evasive's website. I don't know if that's supposed to be fully correct. I actually tried calling someone before, but I wasn't able to get through with them. I only called like twice, so I don't, maybe it has something to do with coming from Japan, but you know, I've had packages that were way heavier than a sticker sheet come from Japan that weren't even close to like $40 worth of shipping. They'd be like 15 or 20 at most. So the last thing I gotta take care of is this guy over here, which is a center console. This is a unit my friend totally just ripped it out of one in a junkyard. He found a crashed 350 there, so I told him to go ahead and pick it up for me because the one that I have is in pretty shitty condition. Take a closer look. The only difference is this probably came out of a touring edition because it's got the 3 switches over here, which I don't have in my car. If you look in my car, it's just like a blank coin holder thing. So I'm gonna have to figure out what I want to switch these 3 things with, or try to like fill it in with something. Compared to the one that's in my car right now, that freaking horrendous. Here, if you guys want to give you an example, look how fucking terrible. Like, this whole thing is new right here. This is a new, you know, it's probably like, I replaced this like 3 or 4 years ago, so it's like nice and fresh. This whole thing used to have this ugly ass silver, the previous owner put this like overlay over it, and over time it just looked like ass. I replaced this first because it was like the thing that stood out the most. This I would usually hide with like a stuffed animal or something at a show, so it, you know, it was easier to hide. Over time it got really shitty with the heat. Look at this crap. It's like pure Michigan or something. This thing is, it broke. The clip broke. It's held together by some ghetto ass tape, which is pretty terrible. It's got a big Z on it, which is like kind of cool and gay at the same time. So every time I have to open this thing, which I don't think I've opened this thing in like a while, Section 8 bullshit right now. Hopefully I can knock out those 3 things. The most time consuming one will probably most likely be the tire stickers, because I have to, or not the tire stickers, but the wheel stickers, because I have to like curve all that shit out and like try to get them to look pretty much like a brand new wheel. hopefully we can get that knocked out and then head over to meet up with Wob at the gun range later for some gun-on-gun action, because, you know, that totally belongs in this kind of vlog. Alright, so since I actually went around and drove kind of on this wheel already, I'm trying to clean it up a little bit with some acetone. Just make sure all the stuff is out, because I don't want any of my wheels, I don't want any of the tire letterings to be randomly coming apart. She got all the oils off, you know. So the only tricky part about putting tire lettering on is trying to find an actual like flat spot to get it to sit, because, you know, a lot of tires have engravings and all that stuff, plus like logos and sizes and DOT crap on there. So you have to try to find the most possible surface which has enough surface area to be able to have this thing stick onto. So honestly, I'm probably just gonna have to go with like this side of the area, and then of course, since it's a two-sided sticker, go with this side of the area too. So one of the biggest mistakes that most people do when they do this for the first time is to try to attempt to eyeball it, which is, you know, fine if you're good at someone that's okay at estimating things like this, but I'd recommend if you're even kind of slightly unsure, is to try to mock up like a distance calculator by using some sort of marker, like tape or something, or like a white marker, like a small dot, you know. So you got the bridge and the stone, and then you gotta do the Potenza side, or say if you have Toyo tires, and you ended up like kind of like skewing the size, you're gonna notice it from really far away, and it's gonna look really shitty, and you're gonna probably want to jump off the nearest like tall building. So I should just leave these on the tires itself and just have them say pot. We'll take your glue and apply a gentle breeze of flexi glue to each little tire lettering. A little dab here, a little dab there. I may have put too much, but it's okay. I'm going to be hard parking my car at Convention Center anyways. Yeah, that whole whispering thing was kind of weird. So once you get the tire lettering mounted, you kind of want to like hold on and press down for a little bit. So about 30 to 40 seconds, you want to firmly press down on it. Clearly I was just talking shit to try to save face for my huge ass mistake right here. So that's something that you definitely don't want to do. Although if you do, then it's fine. I'm leaving mine because it's already set and settled, so that's definitely God's plan. But if you do end up putting your tire stickers off a little bit to the edge of the knurl, don't worry about it. Pretty much got it done. Both sides, all complete. I wasn't able to hit the tire stickers of the center console. I'm gonna have to do that tomorrow, so I'll do like a time jump in the video. But right now I'm gonna go ahead and shoot with Rob. Rob's got a new suppressor that I've been meaning to want to use and get on the video to do like a sound check with, so that's gonna be pretty fun. So let's go ahead and zoom there.
A little later.
Alright, so we just made it to shoot straight. Rob's here, but he's already inside. New toy? Huh?
Oh, we're doing that, huh? Oh, we're doing that.
Call of Duty Live.
Dude, this is the...
Dude. Sick. I should just get it just for the name. Oh my god.
Mostly.
This is unsuppressed.
So much better with the suppressor on. So much better.
Still fun.
Huh?
Today, guys, we're going to be showing you the importance of hostage situation targets and how they can improve your shooting ability.
Huh? Yeah.
Dude!
I need those.
Alright, but you gotta do an endo. And you gotta hold it for 3 seconds. Without feet.
I thought I could do it actually, but
You almost had it.
yeah, that's not good.
I got him in my car. So the last time someone brought a Hellcat, it was some lady that stopped by the shop to see what her car could do on the dyno, and she ended up pulling around like 550 wheel on a completely stock Hellcat, Hellcat Charger. This was a while ago, and the girl was kind of pissed because it only put down 550. And what Jack was saying is that she ended up arguing the fact that it wasn't like the proper key, because with Hellcats you get two types of keys with the car. You get the red key and the black key. Red key is usually the one that unlocks all 707 crank horsepower, like in the advertisements, and the black one's more tame, kind of like I think it's more like 550 or 500 crank horsepower. Regardless of what key you use, it's still a pretty decently moving car. Alright, so they just finished dynoing the Miata, and they couldn't complete the run because the car was like spinning on the dyno. The car made 459 wheel horsepower, 569 torque. The car was spinning in 6th gear at 4,500 RPM. Clearly the car can read a lot more than that, but they can't because the car is like literally wiggling off the rollers. Car's trying to call Dodge right now to see if they can get like some sort of software update for like the PCM or some crap from Dodge. But here it is.
So, you know, I'm just looking at weird shit. You know, you see that, you're like, oh, that's cool. I wonder what's in it. You just click. I found
I stood outside.
You're a savage. You know what we call you?
I don't know, Pico.
Savage.
Okay. Thank you for the information, and maybe I'll talk to you again sometime. I'm on my 3rd phone number now. So I'm calling the main guy, Dale, right now. Dale's like, he actually he just wrote the program for the Hellcat, the 426,000 horsepower crate motor, and he's the man.
When are you gonna rip it?
I don't know, whenever he wants me to. I'm down to give it a good old 1-2, or should I say the 5-6 since it's a Hellcat.
The following Thursday.
Alright, so we hit the time jump, and unfortunately, I think we're like 7 days way back into the future. So I used the Washi app to hire someone to wash my car for me, which is pretty cool. So I was able to finish the seat up. Both seats look awesome. They're nice and shiny again. There it is. This is Ulysses, everyone.
Hey, what's going on, guys?
There you go. He's gonna start YouTubing pretty soon too, huh?
Yeah, man. I'm gonna start vlogging myself.
He's gonna do the new Obsessed Garage. Yeah, he's doing work. He was able to wax the car a little bit, get the car ready for the show. It's pretty shiny. Did pretty good work. What are you using, Mother's?
Yeah, Mother's
wax. Yeah.
Yeah.
So.
Mother's face wax.
Brazilian Carnuva.
Yep.
Good stuff.
And you can follow us on All About Detail. All About Detail Auto Spot.
You got a website?
Yes, it's www.allaboutdetail.com.
There you go. So if you guys are in the Palm Beach area, if you guys want your car detailed, you can find them through what he just said, or the Washi app too, right?
Yep, Washi app as well. And you can also just call or text 347-979-2600.
Get his contact info, especially if you do live in the area. But if you don't, if you live in California or something, obviously it's not gonna be easy. But I'm pretty sure he'd be a cool guy to drive all the way to California to detail your car for you. One of the last things I gotta still do is the stickers on the wheels, which is the work things. We need to see if are we still able to. You think we can still try to blast those off the wheel?
Yeah, I'm gonna try.
Okay, we're gonna, because honestly, I don't want to use the razor thing against it because that would just take a lot of work. It might be easier to just blast the rest of that crap off.
I'm gonna try to change the nozzle, and I'm gonna do it now.
Okay. All right, so he's got his pressure washer out. We're gonna go ahead and try the new nozzle technique to get the work stickers off. Really hoping that this method works out perfectly, because if not, I really want to take those stickers off, man. Oh, it works!
Those are here, right? Just those?
Yeah, the red ones.
Not those down there, right?
No.
Yeah. I don't ever use this tip because
that'll kill someone.
Moments later.
Alright, so we're going to go ahead and finish up the rest of the wheel now that we were able to pressure wash the stickers off. Unfortunately, if you can see there, the backings were kind of left behind. So what I'm going to do is use some of this stuff. Goo Gone. You know, if you have lighter fluid, stuff also works as well. Kind of just want to get all that shit off. Then of course you want to dry it off before you put the sticker on, because if you don't, then everything will, the sticker won't adhere. Yeah, so here's the sticker sheet. So like I said before, the only ones I'm pretty much going to be using are just these work ones right here. Everything else, I'm not sure if these are going to fit, because the CR Kai has a different size, like inner lining part. It's like a little bit skinnier than the older model. Peeling off like a temporary tattoo. Peel on, then you peel off the outer coat, and voila. Alright, so I pretty much just got to do that like 19 more times, and then my wheels will be looking complete.
More moments later.
Okay, so I was able to do pretty much every wheel. Every wheel's done with the stickers. It was really tedious because of how you have to peel off the back of the plastic. You got like the circle of work wheel stickers there around. A couple stickers there on the knurl. Looks pretty cool. Kind of gives it a more of a character for the wheel, so it doesn't look like some sort of rotor or something. You know me, I don't like too much fancy stuff on the car, like wide body kits and everything, so my heart and soul gets poured into the building of the stickers on the wheels. That's where the thrill of my car enthusiasm goes. F***ing stickers.
Chris Jack Run It coming soon to a
I can't even hear you right now. Filming me struggling over here. Well, you know, I'm trying to run tense in my car, so I gotta lose weight somehow, right?